Hello and good morning from Costa Rica. I'm David Price and I'm just jumping on here once again to share with you a couple of simple tools that we can use to release anxiety. And I think that it's fair to say that we're living in a world where there's a lot of stimulation, there's a lot of anxiety, and I just wanted to share with you how we can just use our body's own divine healing instrument to really just allow ourselves to let that go and really just find a space of being safe and to enter into rest or digest as opposed to being in fight or flight. Okay, so let's jump straight into it. And so we're going to use two specific tools today. One of them is vibration, which we all have access to, and the other one is about soothing touch and how do we use touch and vibration to calm the central nervous system. Okay, so in regards to vibration, we're going to be working with the power of humming, right? So humming plus intention equals healing. So what does that actually mean? So when we set an intention and then we allow that to be combined with humming, we can really like direct an arrow to wherever it is that it needs to go. So for example, today, the intention that I'd like everybody to set is for just allowing ourselves to feel calm and to feel some inner peace, okay? Just for the purpose of this exercise. So when we combine that with humming, as you'll see, it really has a simple way of down-regulating the nervous system. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to combine that with some really soothing psychosensory touch, which is part of the Havening technique, which was taught to me by Ronald and Stephen Rudin. And when we rub our face and our arms and our hands together like this, what that does is it activates the sensory receptors under the skin, and then that floods the brain with these really healing deep sleep delta frequencies that enables the body to actually enter into rest and digest, to switch off fight or flight. It down regulates the nervous system and activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which lowers cortisol. And that really creates this feeling of being safe and peaceful and calm, right? So, really, really simple technique. And again, this is just part of using this divine healing instrument that we all have access to, right? So we don't actually need to go anywhere. We just need to remember this ancient wisdom that we all have within us, right? So let's get started. And just want to invite you to land in the space and really just start by slowing your breath down and breathing only through the nose, in and out. And you want to be aiming to breathe around 5 seconds in through the nose and 5 seconds out. So just slowing the breath down. And just this alone is really a really brilliant tool to anchor into this very moment and really allowing yourself the gift of just being present here and knowing that there's nowhere else that you need to be right now. So slowing the breath down. And then as we do this, the way that we're going to hum is we're going to breathe in. As we breathe in through the nose, on the out breath, we're just going to hum. So breathing in. And remembering to keep the mouth closed. And when you do this, and you're humming through the nose, what you're actually doing is you're releasing a really brilliant award-winning molecule, nitric oxide. The guys that discovered this won a Nobel Prize, and when you hum in, you're releasing 15 times more nitric oxide into the body, into the cells, into the tissues, and that really acts as a brilliant tool to allow the blood to flow and really calm this instrument, this body that we have, right? So how do we calm that? So just breathing in, and on the out breath humming. So that's how we're going to hum. And then what we do is we combine that with this technique together, and hopefully this is going to give you a really a great taste of what it feels like to be super calm, super peaceful, and to find some inner peace. So we start with rubbing the face, just like this, really, really simple. Just rubbing the face and the arms and the hands in a downward motion, just like this. And I just want you to tune in and scan the body and really just tune in to see, where do I feel any anxiety right now? Where am I feeling any stickiness or slight discomfort? Okay, so you're bringing your imagination to scan the body, and you're really just allowing this gentle, soothing touch to again down-regulate the nervous system, to flood the brain with these deep sleep delta frequencies, and just see how easy this is, right? And now we've done this for about a minute, we're going to introduce the humming at the same time. So taking a deep breath in. Breathing in. And as you do this, bring your imagination to your heart and imagine your heart is smiling at you. Just see if you can do that. And already notice the body starting to become more calm, more relaxed. Just seeing this big smiley heart. And if the mind wants to distract you and it wants to take you somewhere else and you get these thoughts coming in, just bring your attention back to your heart. Very good. And now just placing both hands on your heart with your eyes closed. Now just scan the body and just notice what's different. Notice what's changed on the inside. Notice this new feeling of calm and a little bit of inner peace there. And I just want to invite you to remember that we all have access to these tools, to these really simple, ancient healing modalities that really do work, and the science is now catching up and proving that this stuff works. And I really would like you just to take a moment to tune into how simple this is, to really allow yourself to feel these feelings of being calm, to being safe and being peaceful, and to maybe set a challenge for yourself to do this for the next 7 days, and just to do it like 2 or 3 times a day, to really sit there in the morning and the evening and just allow your breath and your vibration and your touch to give yourself this gift of being in this safe bubble, of this healing light. Okay, and remember, bringing your imagination to the heart and seeing your heart smiling produces these chemicals that really make you feel good. So anyway, thanks for listening, thanks for joining. If you really feel called, just leave a comment below and let me know how this made you feel, and please feel free to save it and share it with your friends and family. That really helps we the medicine get seen, and really helps these tools get out there to the people that need them the most. So thank you very much for being here today. I really appreciate everyone in our community, and I really feel so honoured to be able to share these simple tools with you all. So have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Sending much love from Costa Rica, and we see you again very soon.